Alright, well, welcome back everyone. We're continuing our run through the Asian campaigns. We're on Prithviraj's campaign. Basically, young king, well liked by his people, likes a girl, but the dad's not really involved. That's the basic storyline. Um, Pretty cut and dry. For this run, we're going to be using rowshep because, he's a king. He's got money. So 100k of each resource. It's going to work great across all of his missions. And really let his own units shine. Which there's a couple of unique units that he has. The Gurjaras, I believe. Yeah, we're playing as the Gurjaras. The Gurjaras have a chakram thrower, which is kind of like the Geppetto and the Frankish throwing axeman. They have a short range throwing attack, but instead of doing like crazy bonuses damage, it has 100% pierce through. So it's really good against crowds of units. Not so great against single target, but can't have it all. The other thing is that there are two unique camel units because we're a camelry civilization for this. One of which is the Camel Scout, which upgrades to Camel Rider. Functions very much like the Scout Cavalry. And then we have the Shivra. Sure, I just butchered that name. Anyway, it's a light camel. It's essentially the light cavalry camel version, only it has the ability to dodge projectiles, has a percent chance or whatever. So it's kind of decent at taking out watchtowers and things, or mounted archers, things like that. So that's going to come into play. And then this is one of 2 or 3 civilizations here in Asia that instead of having a battering ram, we get armored elephants as our battering ram, which is, it's a thing. Um, I won't say they're inherently better than or worse necessarily than battering rams. They have their pluses and minuses. They can be healed by monks, don't have to be repaired by things. So kind of just take it as you will, kind of bit. But yeah. So there's that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to rig over. Yeah, using rowshep for the 100k. I know it's boring, but guess what? It's really nice. So we're starting off with Born of Fire. There's a Steve achievement for doing this. You play it on hard and you save both villages in the thing. We won't be doing that, and I'll explain a little more after we get to the intro bit. The other thing, Dynasties of India, which is an update that came through years ago at this point, but when it came through, it kind of screwed over both this whole campaign and the Gurjaras in general, made a lot of their stuff more expensive and their units a little bit weaker. And for this campaign specifically, it changed a bunch of things. Mainly turning up all enemy aggression, and in some cases reducing like the population amounts we could have, timers on things, just stuff like that. So it made it a lot harder than it was on the first release of the campaign. So, not really going to matter to us, but it's an interesting thing to know. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started.
Long ago, a great and wise sage climbed the holy peak of Mount Abu. He sought the favor of the gods to protect the people of the earth, but he was descended upon by Rakshas, man-eating demons with flame-red eyes and fangs like steel. But though the demons neared, the sage was as immovable as the mountain itself. Though he felt the heat of the demon's breath on his bare shoulder, the sage was resolute, making the offering of fire to the gods and asking for their protection. From the flames of his offering spawned the Rajput clans, born of fire and smoke. Their heroes fought the Rakshas, but though much blood was shed, the demon menace continued to darken Mount Abu. The sage dug a new fire pit deeper into the mountain earth, and again made the offering. From this pit came Johan, weapons in his forearms. He slew the Rakshas, and from his loins came the mightiest of the Rajput clans. From this clan came my king. I am Chand Bardai, poet of the Raja's court. I will tell you the story of a great king, But this story, much like life itself, must start from the beginning. My king, Prithviraj, was not always a great Raja. Once he was a young king of Ajmer, challenged by his own cousin for rule of the Chauhan clan.
All right, main objectives: save one of the two Chowhan town centers. Second objective: save both of the Chowhan town centers. So for the Steam achievement, you have to play this mission on hard, and you have to save both town centers. This is particularly difficult because of the just the units that they send them out, and like I mentioned, armored elephants are the siege weapon of choice when you're playing as the Gurjaras, and they have like 600 hit points versus siege rams that have 300. So yeah, so you have to take out both of those. The important thing to note, it just says you have to save both of them. You don't have to complete the mission on hard after saving them. However, like I have a save file that's from that mission from rerunning it on hard just to save the two town centers. It is so hard. I'm sure a lot of professional Age of Empires people were like, "Oh, it was really easy." Cool. For a casual like me, so hard. So that's why I still have the save file. Because if and when I do go back and play through the missions on hard, I would like to have the advantage of 12 villagers instead of just 6. So, but continue on. Prithviraj lived before the age of gunpowder. Sad, you will not have access to gunpowder units or technologies in this campaign. That hurts. Your restricted population limit of 125 and cannot advance past the Castle Age. In the original version of this mission, you could go to the Imperial Age. Choose carefully which towns are you save. They each have different advantages. The Luni River is teeming with fish, but you will need to weaken the Badanakas. Sure. For control of the river, the Gurjaras can garrison fishing ships and docks for protection. That's kind of a cool thing. That's, yeah, one of the unique things. We can garrison people in our fishing ships and docks. It is kind of cool. If you seek relics, know that one will appear at random in an enemy town. Scouting is key to finding it. Chand Bardai has many connections in the region. If you find him, he will reveal the location of every relic that is stored in a monastery. So Chand Bardai, it's a hero monk, cannot pick up relics himself. He can only heal. Just again, I know. The jars begin with additional forage bushes near their town centers, allowing quick and easy early access to food. And then they have a later technology upgrade that removes 25% of the food cost from military units, which is nice. Our scouts report Prithviraj's tiger hunt has been interrupted by rebellion. His cousin, Nagarjuna, Mr. N, seeks to rule the Chauhan clan. He strikes from the west with cavalry and archers. The Rajput clans rival Prithviraj's Chauhan and each other. The Badanakas and the Chandelas war over the floodplain. Prithviraj can take advantage of the rivalry to defeat or bypass them. So, in the original version, these two just duked it out with themselves. As long as they didn't see any of your units or your buildings, they just didn't mess with you. Now, all of the enemy units try to attack you and each other. But if you're in the area, they mainline to attacking you first, which sucks because it would have been nicer to have the breadth of if I don't see them, they're not attacking me versus we're gonna come fight you. But be that as it may. The Paramaras command Abu, a Rajput holy site. They will not stray far from their mountain temple, which they defend with monks, chakram throwers, and elephant archers. Chakram archers, like we mentioned before. Finally, the Ghaznavid raiders, not razors, horsemen of the west, set their tents in the Thar Desert to the north across the river. They will conduct raids deep into India so long as their camp remains intact. So they will conduct raids with the units they have. I don't think they make more units, and they definitely don't repair their buildings when they're destroyed. So we might take them out early. We shall see.
My Raja, The villages are being attacked, but we only have enough men to
Okay.
save one of them.
So we're gonna crumb save this one first. And honestly, we only really need to take out the light cavalry. So if we can take out 2 of the elephants, yeah, we'll just take them all out. So we'll take everyone out, and then we'll go for the other site. If you're doing this on hard mode, you kind of got to split your forces.
The village is safe, but Nagarjuna has slipped across the Luni River beyond the lands of Rajputs. I will help you hunt him down to the setting sun.
So we're gonna have these guys start right there. And while our guys are traveling, and they're gonna get close to the enemy, which is bad, but okay, we're gonna get our 100k. So we're gonna, we should be enough. So if you're playing on easy, it's really easy to just go from one to the other. In fact, that's what's recommended. And I'm gonna start that, and then actually I'm gonna not start it here. I'm gonna start the other one. So if Prithviraj dies, that's fine. We don't care.
With such speed, our enemies will think we ride upon the Garuda himself. You are truly blessed by Rama, my Raja.
Okay, so we're going to, you know, it's actually better if we do this that way.
The wise king unites a splintered people with shared traditions.
Recover
Recover the last relics, and the gods will remove your obstacles, my Raja, and restore Nagarjuna's loyalty.
So we're going to, no, didn't want to do that. Yeah, so the camel scout, yeah, unique scout, fast moving, and it's still an anti-cavalry, which is great. We're gonna get bloodlines though, and we're gonna get some fishing boats going. Not too many because it's not really important. 10.
Agna.
Okay. Right. Yeah, no, we're still gonna, like, we have all these resources, but part of what we're gonna be doing now is just clearing space. And we're gonna.
Namaste.
No, actually, you know what? I will leave you set up over there. We will start getting every upgrade. Like, basically, kind of like I normally do when I'm playing with rowshep involved. Just grab as many of the technologies right off the bat as we can. Our ground units suck, by the way. We do not have good ground units. Okay, we're gonna have them start on that. Nice thing to note is that when you garrison people inside, or herdable animals inside of mills, you get food from the. That's just a civ bonus. Okay, and we're immediately gonna have them set up. We're gonna come a little closer. Okay, they're a little too close to the river there, but it should have cleared enough for me to. Let me build it. Yeah, we're gonna have them build one right there, one right there, and one right there. And then on the other side, we're gonna take these guys, and we're also going to have them build one right there, one right there, one right there, and one right there. And at the moment, we're still outpacing our enemy at this point. They'll take a hot minute to get things going. So we still have the ability to do stuff. But we're gonna start producing. So sorry. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna start producing our elephant archers. And we're gonna have them go inside our thing right there. Cart. And then so we've got from here over pretty well defended now with this guy here. And we're pretty set up from invasion. So the one thing we are going to do is we're going to spawn just in around. We're going to spawn 15 chakram throwers to kind of help do point defense, because we don't have a ton of everything yet, because we haven't built it yet. We're going to garrison these guys in here so they can start healing up, and we're going to start making just straight up camelry or camel riders, because everyone is the same. We're all Gurjaras here, so we're all gonna have the same exact advantages and disadvantages. So we're gonna build that there, and then get us the university right there, and then a monastery right there, and then we're gonna build a second stable right there, and a second archery range right there, and right there. And we're gonna get a siege workshop right there, and right there. Okay. And that's almost run through its thing. So yeah. And then one of you. We're gonna build a stone wall right there, and we're gonna put a gate right there. Okay. So pretty good set on that. Right, add the university first. Okay, good. Camel riders. Probably get one more person here, and then we'll switch it. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so let's get ballistics, faster construction, fire shot, murder holes, masonry, and fortified wall. We don't necessarily care about the guard towers at the moment. Just picking up upgrades while I wait for things to finish being built. Awesome.
शिकारी हूँ करिश शिल्पीकार.
And then after you get done with that, build me an archery range right here, a stable right here. Okay, and you guys come over here. You go ahead and build me a nice stone wall right here. And put a gate on it right there. And then I want you to build me 2 siege workshops right there. Yeah, cool. Okay, and you start pumping out into this one 10 elephant archers. And I have a crappy population problem now. Okay, you two. Yeah, that's gonna have to be that. And then you. See all your people going to that one. And then right here. Yeah, so armored elephants. Yeah, that's a good amount. Okay, and actually we're gonna have you do right there. We'll have our 2 stables, start pumping out stuff for right here. Move you guys over to here and actually put your guys' production right over here. And we'll leave you guys staffed. Put that right there. So yeah, Prithviraj can get damaged and he'll flee battle, so we're not worried about Prithviraj. Where are all my...
હું તૈયાર છું.
હું સમાર કામ કરનાર છું.
આજ્ઞા.
નમસ્તે.
Okay. Awesome, you guys
હું
are gonna
સમાર કામ
become
કરનાર છું.
miners.
શિલ્પીકાર 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 શિલ્પીકાર.
Okay. For you, we're gonna make your gather point right here. We're gonna make your gather point right here now. Here. Okay, plenty of units to field my army now. Awesome, perfect. Okay, so this is gonna be group 1. So you gotta collect 3 relics or kill Nagarjuna. I'm of the opinion, why not both? There we have Chand Bardai, and we're gonna move him over here.
પ્રભુના નામે.
And so he revealed that the sacred village has 1, and there's Nagarjuna. Kind of sucks that Prithviraj only gets a horse, not a elephant. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. Okay.
હા હું સમજુ છું.
Okay,
હું
so
જાઉં છું. આજ્ઞા.
1.
આક્રમણ.
We're gonna go kill off the yellow people, which are over here.
હું સમજુ છું. ચડાઈ કરો. હું જાઉં છું. હું સમજુ છું. આક્રમણ. ચડાઈ કરો. હા શસ્ત્રો લો. ચડાઈ કરો. આજ્ઞા. તમારી સેવામાં હાજર. આક્રમણ. આજ્ઞા. ચડાઈ કરો. શસ્ત્રો લો. ચડાઈ કરો.
Okay, we're gonna have them attack and move through here. Okay, and everything should be set to go for either of those places, so...
નમસ્તે.
Or...
હું તૈયાર છું.
હા.
Yeah, go back to doing that. And we're going to have our monks come over to here. I don't think I have any other upgrades I can get. Oh, I should go get the... Yeah, now it's useful. Okay. Let's destroy We've almost destroyed all of Chandalas at this point.
તમારી સેવામાં હાજર. હા, તમારી સેવામાં હાજર.
Okay, we're gonna set these guys to attack move through here.
આજ્ઞા. હા, તમારી સેવામાં હાજર.
And we're gonna take you guys on an expedition, go make sure we've taken care of all of the
હા, હા શ્રીમાન. હું જાઉં છું. હું સમજુ છું. હા શ્રીમાન. આક્રમણ. તમારી
we're
સેવામાં
gonna
હાજર.
go on a civilian killing
હા
expedition.
શ્રીમાન.
Because Chandalas still has
હું
civilians
સમજુ છું.
somewhere. There we go.
ચડાઈ
Okay,
કરો.
cool. Question is, did they have a relic or not? It looks like the answer is no. Which is unfortunate. But, though regrettable and unfortunate, we do not care. Okay, so our next point is going to be from here forward.
હા.
I mean, yeah, I want to clear out the base the rest of the way, so that's fine. One dude is left. Yeah, it could have been woodcut. Chand Bardai, we're gonna have you come out here too. There. Good. Put everything here. Nope, did not want that. Oh well, I'll get one scorpion. It's really cool when you do get access to the ballista elephant. I think that's Bamiyang. We're playing as Bamiyang. Anyway, one of the groups has access to a ballista elephant. And it is fun to use. Just genuinely so much fun. Yeah. Okay. The Shrivamsha rider. We'll get some of them as well. Okay.
આજ્ઞા.
Okay. Cool. Move back
હા
this way.
શ્રીમાન. તમારી
All
સેવામાં
right,
હાજર,
our
શ્રીમાન.
scouts here.
શસ્ત્રો લો.
Man, even with ballistics, they're
હું
having a
સમજુ છું.
tough
હા
time.
શ્રીમાન. ચડાઈ કરો.
Okay, let's see you guys versus the Bandaka's watchtower. Probably should be fairly swift. Okay. Move you guys down to here. Actually, let's move you guys. Let's move everyone down to here. That actually makes a better staging area. Where's my 5 guys? Awesome.
तैयार.
Okay. You guys are gonna come here. And we're gonna go
હું
Bink,
સમાર કામ કરનાર
bonk,
કામ કરનાર છું. હું
Bink,
સમાર કામ
bonk,
કરનાર છું. હું
bonk,
સમાર કામ
Bink.
કરનાર છું.
Cool. This will work. This will be our group 1 now. And that's a regular monk. We don't want the regular monk. I'm gonna lose the regular monk. That's fine. Okay. So we're gonna have you guys go attack and move through there.
હા.
You guys are gonna do the same thing, and so we're just gonna keep eliminating players at this point. In a wasteful bit of spending at no. And we don't need these to be in here anymore. We do still need this one. Alright, and we'll have you guys come down here as well. Yeah, sure. So yeah, we're gonna Ignore the ships for the moment. Actually, we're not. Do 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 do. Alright, all of you attack and move through there. Yeah, attack and move through there. So, I don't think these guys have a relic, so there's a relic somewhere over here. I'm gonna have to kill all the people off, aren't I? We might just go for straight up killing Mr. N over here.
તમારી સેવામાં હાજર.
Just completely destroy green. You guys do so little damage. Do 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 do. Okay. I need... Awesome.
પ્રભુના નામે.
I need to find the next enemy. Which it looks like it's going to be purple because... yeah.
ત્વરિત. પ્રભુના નામે. હા.
Hey, Prithviraj.
હા શ્રીમાન.
Come see if you can see anything. That's a no? Okay.
ચડાઈ કરો.
Okay. We're going to send the main army. Well, back up here. I'm going to move you guys out of the way.
આક્રમણ.
Yeah. Microing that's gonna be fun. 200 HP. I say nerf the HP on these guys. Okay. Here. Attack move. There. Okay, attack move. Through there.
Namaste.
5 people.
आज्ञा
Awesome. Set up a little mill
હું
right here.
સમારકામ કરનાર છું.
Okay, so right. Oh, here's another monk. They're the Gazovids. Well, if this ever happens, we'll see if we can get a transport check. Oh, hey, look, another one.
बराबर.
Okay, and attack move this way.
चढ़ाई करो.
Oh, hey, look, that's a relic. That's a relic. That's one of the shiny things we want.
प्रभु ना नामे.
We do have an actual monk. Cool. We're going to grab this and then have him take it there. Okay, and so our goal is to we're gonna see if we kill off purple before or after we find a way to red. There's got to be a way to red overland, so we just need to get there. We're gonna have these guys here if I need more troops. Okay. Attack move. Go break down the gate. Go break down. Okay. Break down the gate, please. Oh, hey, we found a siege workshop. Excellent. Right, and I've got everything set so far back, it's gonna take forever. Wonderful. Okay. You guys right here, go destroy the monastery.
तुम्हारी सेवा में हाजिर.
That might take a hot minute. Okay, I have troops showing up.
हूँ जाऊँ हाँ श्रीमान. आक्रमण.
Okay. Nope. Okay. Where's a monkey boy? go. Monkey boy.
बराबर
Here you go. You're going to grab this
प्रभुना
relic
नामे
and take it over
बराबर
there.
तुम्हारी सेवा में हाजिर हाँ
So it looks like we're both trying this the easy way and the hard way. Apparently we're doing this the hard way. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
हाँ
I should have an army up here. Awesome. Put that there. That gets some of the Shiroshimas. Chand Bardai has revealed the location. Yeah, I know it's over there, but I need a... I have a transport ship. Ooh.
प्रभुना नामे बराबर
This is a race against time kind of deal now. No, I'm already committed. Okay, we're killing the cousin. So yeah, this is the harder path to do, killing the cousin. Otherwise, just hunting the relics. Chand Bardai reveals them, you know.
आना हाँ हाँ तुम्हारी सेवा में हाजिर
How many more troops? Cool. All we have to do is kill him. As long as he stays within arrow distance, this will go great. There we go.
DJ, victory! All of the Chauhan bow to you, my Raj. It's time to look outward. All of India awaits.
Do.
In those days, the Rajput clans raided and warred with one another. They were Kshatriya, warriors from birth. A young Rajput like Prithviraj was headstrong and brave. But to be a wise king would take more than courage. From his minister Kaimbasa, Prithviraj learned wisdom and how to rule. But the spirit of the Kshatriya would never leave him. My Raja longed for new victories and lands to conquer.
Yeah, Chico 3 years. Alright, military, we did great. We lost almost the most units. That was not pretty. But burned the most buildings, didn't lose any buildings, largest army. Economy, we collected the most wood and gold. Surprisingly enough. Technology, fastest castle age, and map explored and research count. Not hard to do when you're using rowshep. And total castles, and we had 2 relics, so Parama started with relic, that's why it's not counted. Highest villager count too, though. Nice. Alright, so let's get wrap up this one. And then we go to the Dijviraya? Yeah, I think that's the second one. Second mission. So yeah, we'll be doing that when we get back. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching. and everyone just have a fantastic and wonderful day. Thank you.